Hello everybody, in this video I am going to talk about those four buttons: registration, voice, performance, user, style or style. Now let me start about this. This instrument has a lot of functions, but the most important thing that those functions that this instrument has, you need them. They are very important and they are usable. It is more important to have usable functions than have instrument with a lot of functions, but if they are not so much usable, then you don't need them. I want to have what I need. So that is focus on this Ketron event keyboard. It is mostly made for people who are live performer and who needs functionality of that keyboard to be accessible and very efficient. Now, let us start with those functions that we can use. User style. When you press to user style, it will become red. It means we are now in user style section, and there are styles in the type sorted by type of music: ballad, pop, dance, rock. So now when we choose ballad, now we will see that we have several pages here, and now we will see we are on page number 7 of 8. Now we can go to the last page 8 or first page number 1. There is good fast access to last page and first page, and you can go from page to page like this, or you can just press this button and go from page to page. I like that idea more than previously that I had in Korg, where you have pages there, you have to see which page is that, and you have to press button and you have to move from bottom to bottom, then go to the next section of buttons that you can find on Yamaha or other keyboards. Here, fast access, first page, last page, go through the pages and you see page number. It is much better way. Now, if you are familiar with Korg and you are using Korg, or you are using Yamaha, then when you are switching to Ketron, don't think on that way like Korg and Yamaha are thinking. Now, just to transform your minds on another new instrument and another new way. And when you become familiar on that new way of using instrument, then you will be able to judge what is best way, this way or previous way. So you have to become familiar and learn that way. And when you learn it, then you will say maybe, oh, that is much now better. If you are used to work with Korg and now you are just first time in Ketron world and you are looking for same kind of workflow, that is wrong. That is wrong. Because they want to actually think on another way, and they think that this way is better, and now you have to find out which way is better, but first you have to learn this way. I found out that this way is much better because last page, first page, in between is everything here, and I can see number of the page from. So right away I can see I have 8 pages and I am on 5th page of 8 pages. Now 6th, 7th, 8th, and I can go in circle 1, or I can go to last and first. Same thing with styles, same thing with voices, performances. So whatever you are using, same type of thinking. Now you have in each style, when you choose style, any style, you have 4 variation plus 4 variation, 8 variations. You have fill, and if you have to have, if you want to see 4 fills and 4 break, just this last button here. Now you have fills, breaks. Very easy. Main page. And when you learn it, when you know it is here, it is very fast access. You know it is there. So you know it is there. You can use it. Just you have to learn it. Where is that? And if you go to main page, and if you are using intro, it is right away intro. If you are playing, that is ending. But if it's on, then it is intro. And you can see it is on. So when you learn it, and when you work on this keyboard, it is going to be new way or workflow for you, and you will then think, okay, that is actually good. That is the best way how to use it. Just you have to work with this keyboard and learn it. Now, in styles, you can say 4 voices, like in Korg STS, 4 voices, on Yamaha Genos, 4 voices with every style. You can choose voice, which voice do you want to have, and you can save it, and you can decide, do you want to have different variation on different voice, or you want to separate variations to control them with buttons and voices here. So it is a great idea to have with style 4 voices that you will mostly use with this style. Now, I will go now to voices. Now, I can press this twice, and right away I am a section of factory voices. If I press once, I am section of user voices. Let me be on factory voices. Same thing. Number of the pages, we can see on which page, last page, first page, and each voice. Now you have voice 1, voice 2. Voice 1 is combination of 3 upper voices and another voice down. You can do whatever you want to there. There's a lot of things to show you, so I have to make a lot of videos. We will go to in another video to functionality of this mode when we are going inside of the voice, what we can do inside. Now I'll exit from there, and you have second voice as well, this one here, where you can as well make 3 voices, combination of 3 voices, actually 3 sounds. Voice, sounds are combination, and we have another additional here sound. So it's a little bit confusing. Voices, sound. What are the what is voices? What is sounds? I can divide that like voice is combination of 3 sound and additional voice 2. Let us say like that. And this one, voice 2, is again combination of 3 sounds. So, and additional voice 2. Exit from there. Now, you can say voices as a user voices. You can say voices together with style. You can say voices together with registration memory, and you can say them in performance. Now let me explain you something about registration memory. Then we will talk about performance, and that is going to be very interesting thing what we have to work in performance mode. Now registration. In registration or songbook we have 4 banks, each bank 1024 songs, and we can put numbers in front of songs. Then we can call them with MIDI controller, or we can call them with iPad, songbook, or anything that can send message. And then here, what we have here, we can choose songs by alphabetical order. Just put, for example, letter D and enter. You will get all songs with letter D. Put at letter M, enter, all songs with letter M. Or you can write name of the song. Very fast access for each song. So you have thousands of the songs, and you don't need to think which genre is that, who is singing that song. Don't think about anything. You don't have time because you are performing. Just put letter and you are there. You can find song. You can close this alphabetical order, and if you go to if you press registration again, you will go to list with numbers. And now if you want to choose song by number, put number 2, enter, and you will get song number 2. But this guy has wrong numbers here. It is not my keyboard. He gave me keyboard. So there he has 2 songs with number 2. So this second song, he will never be able to call it, because always it will call just first song in alphabetical order under that number. So this is wasted number. You must have a separate number for each song. 001, 002, 003, 004, or whatever is number. Put that number there and call them when you have numbers. Beside of calling songs, you have here voices. With every song that you can have 8 sounds. You can just press there, choose sound, whatever you want to choose, and then when you have 8 sounds here, save them. I like this idea. So very fast access to songs, choosing them by letter or number, and beside of that, I have 8 voices that I can save with that song inside of registration memory. So other arrangers, they don't have so much voices that you can save. 4 voices you can save in STS, but here 8 voices in songbook here. Right away together with song. Now, that is about registration. Now we are going to performance. Okay, performance. Okay, this guy was thinking that he can use performance to save styles. And he see, for example, big buttons He can see name, everything's so visible, and he thinks I want to put my songs, my styles here in this order, exactly in performance. That is mistake, because now if I am looking for example, for song or style that is starting with letter R. First, I don't know where is that in his set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 sets. In each set we have several pages. So this set has 5 pages. We can have more pages. So now, how I can know where is my song? How I can know that? It's very confusing. Maybe I can think that I have folk music here, pop, rock, and then here maybe songs from Michael Jackson, and maybe here songs for Led Zeppelin. So whatever, I can put some orders, but I have to think about it. But in registration, I don't need to think. So as I mentioned here, I am looking for song under letter, for example, S. So I have to go here. Where is letter S? Is there any song with letter S? Oh, there is one. For example, this song from Marilyn. So Sredinomis on my language. So if I want to use this song, how I can know that that song is there? How I can think about that? I have to go through pages. But here, if I go to registration, if I go to alphabetical order and I put S and enter, I have song with letter S. That song is not there. But if you put it there, it will be there. So instead of putting songs in performance, put them in the registration memory. But why we need performance? Because now we can save multi voices. It is combination of voice 1 and voice 2. I did it here. Look at now. I am not able to save that in registration. I am not able to save that on user voices or user style, but I can save them here. So now if I go here and call that voice, look at, I'm calling multi-voice, both voices, just 1, 2. So I would use performance to make list of my favorite voices, 18 favorite voices here, and then 18 favorite multi-voices here, and then 18 voices with intervals, upper thirds, major, minor scale, upper thirds, harmonic, minor, lower thirds and fifth on second note, and on first note lower fourth. So, or whatever I have in my head, I can combine and make combination of the voices and intervals and save it here under performance. So in this case, I am thinking of this way. I have to perform. What I need when I perform? Fast access to song and fast access to voices. Okay, I have fast access to song. Registration, alphabetical order, J letter, and I can find I don't have any song under J, but I have song under D. So you have to put song there. And when I have that song, right away there, now I can decide if I want to use some of those voices, or I don't need to decide anything. I don't need to care about those voices at all. There is just option that I can use or not use. I found my song, performance, my sounds. Song, sounds, 18 sounds. My favorite 18 sounds. In this part, I can have just specific sounds, and 8 of them. That is huge amount of sounds. There is no song with, for example, 8 specific sounds and plus 18 sounds that you have access anytime. That doesn't exist, that song. So even 8 sounds that you will use in one song. So it is very hard to find some song like that. Mostly in each song, depending on music genre, you will find, if it's folk, you have accordion, some couple of instruments, but never more than 8. If it's so there's no 8 musician in band who is going to play those. Okay, they can choose different sounds, but not more than this number of the sounds. But what I like fast access to sound through registration memory. Actually, on my way, what I'm thinking, just use registration to fast access to song and use performance to fast access to sounds or intervals. That's it for live musician. Whoever plays in live, that's it what you need, nothing else. So, and very fast. Again, 2 moves, song and then sounds. And enjoy this instrument. Okay, my friends, all the best to you. Please put your comments, and in next video, next video, I will show you how you can make, for example, KST, how you can put in performance styles or voices or multi-voices, or how you can create, for example, registration, multi-voices, performance, or styles and sounds, everything. We will talk about everything, but we need some times for all those videos. Now I have to turn my head to turn off my camera. Thank you very much. See you in my next video.